Part of the season, Grant. What are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. But the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. We've got Edwards, Jalen Suggs out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Gibson in at the center position. Here's Suggs. Right Foreman controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Doncic. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Beyond the arc. Osman, no good. Pass to Suggs. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. We played just over a minute here in the first. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Richardson for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Richardson, that's good.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Osman. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wright Foreman. And Ayton pulls it down. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic outside. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic is doubled. Back to Richardson. The three ball. That shot missing. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the step back jumper. Three-pointer. Richardson, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Gifted. Moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
Harris is checked in for Memphis. Bagley comes in for Draymond Green. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Smith with it, now guarded by Harris. Horford outside. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the three ball, plays tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
Fires in the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Edwards, a pass to Horford. Now here's Smith. Bryant, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Bryant. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. The first free throw is good.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Memphis. Mann comes in for Richardson. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic against Smith. And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Porter outside. Edwards pulls it in. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Edwards against Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
That's good from Doncic. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Memphis. He's perfect from the line this time. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Rebounded by West. With 1 on the clock. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Nope. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Terrence Mann. Marvin Bagley is out there with Otto Porter. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Oh, Harris with the block. Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Pelicans trail. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Gibson. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bagley sets a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. Here's Mann. 5 to shoot, and here's Porter outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. To the paint. There's the steal. And stolen by Bagley. Pass to Dinwiddie. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Bagley.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
New Orleans calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. On the wing, Suggs, guarded by Richardson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie with it, working on Gibson. Shot clock at 5. Ayton inside. Goes back up. Pelicans cleared away. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton inside. Pelicans cleared away. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Timeout call. Memphis. Green's checked in for Memphis. Luka Doncic comes in for Dinwiddie. Bryant, he's checked in for New Orleans. Smith comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic against Smith. Doncic passes to Richardson. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Pass to Suggs. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ayton, a screen on Smith. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Here's Suggs, guarded by Richardson. Kept alive. Right Foreman. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Edwards for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Horford, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Davis comes in for Suggs. 20 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Davis with it. Up and over Richardson. And that's not going to go. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Grit.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've won 4 straight.
Moving on to the first half of our game. DeAndre Ayton certainly That's it for us. Thanks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
So for New Orleans right now, Jalen Suggs out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Edwards, and it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Gibson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Doncic passes to Ayton. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Green. Rebounded by Wright Foreman.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Pass to Suggs. Banked it in off the glass. Suggs has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their 3rd quarter drought.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Richardson for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Richardson's got 9.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bagley comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Osman. Here's Suggs, guarded by Richardson. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Here's Wright Foreman. He gets it in there.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Outside for Porter. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists here tonight.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wright Foreman. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. And he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Pass to Suggs. The kick out to Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wright Foreman. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gibson. Shot from 12, and it's in there. Gibson's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. 1:36 left in the third. Bagley, a screen on Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 6 feet. And it's in. Off the glass.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Back to Horford. To the inside. Davis. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Bryant. On the wing man. Covered by Smith. And he dunks it down.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Davis. Tipped. To the left side wing. Horford, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got his first basket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Mann. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis. A huge 24-point lead for them.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Grizzlies now. Marvin Bagley is out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And as recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. It doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And New Orleans shooting only 39% so far in the game. On the wing, Davis. Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Gibson's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Edwards. Now off the inbound. And he lays it in.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket. Memphis
has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. They set a pick. And another miss by Memphis.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To the middle. Here's West. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away. But at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Memphis. Looking to end this cold spell. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing for Memphis. They've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Now here's Doncic. And it's Green missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Well, the NBA has gotten tough, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance, and he drops the first. And both free throws good for Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Timeout call, Memphis. So it's the Grizzlies now. Doncic with it. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. They get it again. Gibson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
14 foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
That one's no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Horford outside. On the wing, Davis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Doncic against Smith. The kick out to Richardson. Offline with a 3. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Davis from long range drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Davis. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's Doncic. Down low. Here's Ayton over Edwards. Nails the baby hook.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You bet.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching.
And a glimpse inside the tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Ball. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Allen is out there with Hart. And it's Sohan in at the 4. The pass to Sohan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green dishes to Ayton. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ball. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Ball with the bucket.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic passes to Ayton. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Allen surveying the D. Ball against Doncic. Ball with the bucket.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Memphis with the ball. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Richardson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Ball. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Ball kicks to Hart. Ayton against Allen. Outside, Ball. Nice move. 6 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Green. Doncic with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And they double up Doncic. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ball against Doncic. Ball no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Osman. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And here is Doncic, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Osman, takes the 3. He can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Hart. Brogdon outside. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Pretty effective floater there. Most point guards in the league have one of those in their bag of tricks. This time it's Brogdon.
Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. Here's Osman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bagley comes in for Draymond Green. Watanabe's checked in for Jetty Osman. Mann subbed in for Richardson.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Three-pointer, Simon. That shot off. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Doncic looking it over. Now the pass to man. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
That's a 2 from Simons, and it falls over the rim and in.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Doncic against Jones. Here's man, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Simons, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
You throw good, Simons.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Jones against Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Anthony Simons. Allen is out there with Achua. Then it's Jones. And it's Griffin in at the 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Harris inside, defended by Jones. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that one drops for him.
And Allen not bothered at all from that little bit of contact.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Harris a screen on Jones. Dinwiddie against Jones. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Ayton, he's checked in for Harris. Raymond Green comes in for Bagley. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Richardson in for Terrence Mann.
Sometimes basketball is pretty easy, especially when you have a big guy. Get it to the big fella down low. That's Allen, and force the D to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
That one is off.
Now, Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector, who's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
Good on the second free throw. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Allen passes to Brogdon. Allen with the screen for Brogdon. Connects from three-point range. Brogdon's got 5 now.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Passes it to Osman. Picked off in midair. Zoham, the pass to Hart. Inside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Allen slams it in.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Ayton a screen on ball. Dinwiddie kicks to Ayton. Back to Dinwiddie. Ayton a screen on ball. Dinwiddie drives in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Hart finds Brogdon. And he dunks it down.
At 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dunk.
Now Dinwiddie. He has 6. Ayton a screen on ball. Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Now here's Brogdon. They double team Brogdon. Allen with the screen for ball. Misses the 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Dinwiddie with it. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Brogdon looking it over. And Hart has it in the corner. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Hart's got 6.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Ayton kicks to Osman. Back to Ayton. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Poke loose, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So for the Suns. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. the Suns with the ball. 9-point game. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. Then at the pass to Simons. Griffin. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doncic. Off target there with the little leaner.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for. Griffin hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Jones against Doncic. Pass to man for the three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel. It's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The three-point shot was a big part of their first half success. They're looking like Elevator EJ over here, cashing in from deep.
You know it. Catch me in the driveway. I'll show you how a grandpa shoots.
I don't want those problems, sir.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 10. Draymond Green is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
To the left wing, here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 8.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Doncic kicks to Richardson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Ball. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Hart. Here's Sohan. Here's Hart. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Allen up top. Back to Ball. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they double up Doncic. He dishes it to Green. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 10.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Marvin Bagley in for Draymond Green. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball, the pass to Allen. Over Harris. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Doncic kicks to Osman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brogdon the pass to Hart. Bounce pass from Brogdon. And the shot is good. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster, can be useful in the pick and roll.
Here's Doncic. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Doncic gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time. Basketball
IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Sohan. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Doncic kicks to Osman. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Achua, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Griffin comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Simons in for Brogdon. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's checked in for the Suns. Tyus Jones comes in for Ball. Left side Jones. Feeds away. That one no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Doncic outside. A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Yep, it counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now, here's Bennett, defended by Bagley. That's a 2 from Simons. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Harris a screen on Simons. Doncic against Simons. Richardson for 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. And then Bagley slams it in.
Well, Bagley can really get up with that length. That's a nice throwdown.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Simons with the ball, and it's Richardson picking him up. Griffin looking around. The feed to Bennett. No good again that time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Richardson against Simon. kicks it to Griffin. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So it's the Memphis Grizzlies in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Please give a big round of applause. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. LaMelo Ball is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Griffin. Then there's Bennett. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Suns making a switch here. Mays checked in. Here's Griffin. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Madison, covered by Achua. Well, Phoenix shooting at a decent 44% clip here. May passes the ball. Here's May. The shot. It's hauled in by Watanabe.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
That's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. Passes it to Watanabe. Back to Dinwiddie. Porter with the screen for Dinwiddie. Pass to Porter. Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. Porter outside. That one doesn't drop. Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Count it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's May. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Davis gets a wide open look, and he's good on the three ball. Davis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And here is Doncic. Got a hand on it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's May missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Ayton a screen on Jones. Doncic passes to Ayton. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Bennett. There's the 3. And it's Davis missing. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one is good.
How easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
Jones, the pass to May. 3-pointer. They get it back. Jones finds Davis. And here is Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Ayton throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
There was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Buries it down low.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Brogdon. And just miss after miss right now. And so Doncic will bring it up for Memphis. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the shot goes in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potent.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and